What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Monday. It's a new week, everybody. It's Monday. It is April 19th. It's a new week. What do we got going on?
A lot. We're busy this week. We got a lot coming up. We got a lot of interviews, a lot of great stuff. I'm excited. Feel like we're bopping around. I feel personally a little overwhelmed because I am moving in now less than 2 weeks and I don't have a lick of furniture. And I spent the weekend sitting on some couches trying to make some decisions. And it's hard. It's hard. Couches are so expensive. It's just like a hard investment to make.
It is. Is your heart leaning one way?
Not really. I'm struggling. Like I really like one, but I'm like, do I just like this one because it's the easiest one? Like it's the one that'll actually like it won't take as long to show up, and but it's more on the expensive side. It's like weighing the options now, right? Because of COVID, so much furniture is back ordered, and it takes forever to show up. So like I could find a cheaper couch that is great, love it, great, but like I won't get it till like July. It's like, okay, well, I can't not have a couch till July. So
you can't do that. You have to go with the fastest option.
I know.
Doesn't matter. Fastest option. That's what I would go with.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
Yeah.
What is going to get
harder.
here the fastest?
It's a lot harder when I'm making the decisions with another person.
True.
Yeah. He's a little bit more fiscally responsible than I am.
Right. Exactly. That makes sense.
Yep.
In my case, I would be like, this is what we're getting. And that's that.
But no, it was nice. We definitely put our butts in some couches, just kind of like squished around in there, see how we felt. Yeah. Want to make sure it's comfortable.
Because you're not like rubbing your butt around when you sit in a couch. You know what I mean?
No, but you want to like fully lounge backwards. You want to see how it feels like laying on one side. And then maybe if you have an L shape, you want to see what that side feels like. Yeah.
That sounds like a comfy weekend.
It was nice.
That sounds
We
lovely.
found some great options. So hopefully I can actually, pull the trigger now because like I said, I move in less than 2 weeks.
You have to. Fastest option. Whatever's going to get there ASAP.
I really would love to have a couch like within a month of moving in.
Oh my God. Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's like realistic. That's like, it's crazy. It's even a lot of the couches that are in stock places, they won't be delivered till the end of May. So
what?
Yeah.
That sounds insane.
Yeah.
No, I'm moving in July. I should order the couch now.
Yes. Oh yes, you should. If you're
living yet.
I don't care. Buy the couch.
What if you buy
the couch and then find the apartment? Buy the couch to fit the apartments.
What if I buy? But do I have to give them an address? What if I don't know if it fits?
Oh, that's true. You get delivery address TBD.
Shit. Okay. Well, now I know. Now I know in advance.
Yeah.
Well, I have a couch now, so I could just put that in.
Yes, and then exactly.
You know.
I straight up don't have.
You didn't
a
have
couch.
any furniture.
Yeah.
Furniture.
Yeah.
Said that weird.
Yep.
Anyways, I watched 2 really good movies this weekend for the first time that everybody has seen before, but I want to tell you that I watched Inside Out for the first time.
Movie.
Inside Out is life-changing. Yes,
it's a sob movie.
It's so good. It was
good.
So good. I just can't believe it. I've been saying I want to watch Inside Out for so long, and we couldn't figure out what to watch, and I was like, let's do Inside Out. And Hank was like, I don't know. And I was like, let's just do it. He's like, haven't you tried before? I'm like, no, come on.
Yeah, he needed the push because I bet you, did Hank like it too?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
so
hard
good.
really to not like.
So good. And then the second one, what do you think I'm going to say here? Just take a guess. Take a little gander.
Second one. Can I have a hint? Is it like a new movie or old movie?
It's definitely not new, but it's not super old.
Okay.
Animated or live action?
Live action.
Okay.
And it is a Marvel movie.
Oh.
I got my guess.
Well, I told you before, Noah, so you can't say
I forgot.
I forgot.
No, I forgot. I forgot.
Okay, it's a Marvel movie. First one. I'm gonna go with like Captain Marvel or Black Panther. Have you ever seen Black Panther?
I've seen Black Panther.
Ant-Man.
No.
So then you really did forget what she told you before.
That's shocking. Deadpool.
Oh, Deadpool,
Yeah, Deadpool. Great movie.
Well, Deadpool's now, but Deadpool originally not Marvel.
Oh.
Fox.
The first one, you mean?
The first one.
The first one was Marvel. But why did it say Marvel all over the?
Or is it?
It is.
I
I
think
know
it is.
for a fact it is because I watched it last night and
they were
all the
making fun of,
intro
all
was
the
like
other
Marvel.
movies.
You're right. But I guess I'm getting confused because it was Marvel, but wasn't it made by a different studio? Like, remember, like,
But all the
there was
intro had Marvel in it.
Yes, but I'm talking movie wise. Like, there was a merge between Fox 21st Century and Disney. I guess Disney.
Okay, Deadpool is a film based on the Marvel comics, distributed by 20th Century Fox.
Right, distributed by so it's like at first it wasn't made by Disney's Marvel, if that makes sense. But now they merged, which is why like in
So I guess it's not a Marvel movie?
No, but it is because it's a Marvel character.
Oh,
but
I feel very confused.
No,
and
no.
conflicted right now.
I
feel like I'm getting in trouble.
I always get very confused by it too because I always have to have my brother explain it to me because it's the same thing with WandaVision, like because they were able to bring in other characters from other universes because the companies now have merged into one thing.
It's based off of Marvel, but it's not a Marvel
But it wasn't
movie.
like distributed by like the same.
This says that Deadpool 3
Now
will
it
be
will
part
be.
of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I guess other
The first
characters.
Deadpool was not a part of Marvel characters.
Oh my God.
But not a part of Marvel's cinematic universe.
Anyways, I
believe.
watched Deadpool for the first time, and I thought it was really good. And I thought it was really funny, and
Very
I
funny.
should have watched it sooner.
That one's really fun. The second one I didn't like
I was
as
going
much.
to ask, do I watch the second or skip?
You should watch it because I did enjoy it, but the first one is just so good.
Yeah.
Like
It's
I think
rare
you
that
know,
a sequel is better, right?
yeah,
So rare, but usually
yeah, pretty
Godfather.
rare.
I was thinking like there are sequels that I think live up to a sequel expectation. Like I
Yeah.
watched 21 Jump Street this week, and I was like, 22 Jump Street was
It was good.
very
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
So it's not
That's
like
fair.
The Hangover 2 was also very funny.
yeah.
3 is where you start to get
Three
just
is
bad.
Yeah.
3. Yeah,
3 is always
Yeah, that's just
bad
bad.
news. Cheaper by the Dozen 2, better than the first.
Oh.
that's great. Cheaper by the Dozen 2 is a great movie.
Is so
Great
good.
movie.
I would argue better than the first. Cheaper by the Dozen 2
Let's
is
do
so
Rotten
good.
Tomatoes on Cheaper by the
Okay,
Oh,
look
man.
at 1 verse 2. Why do we always end up here?
Okay, what do you think for 1?
Cheaper by the Dozen 1. I'm gonna go with. I kind of feel like it might be low.
Yeah, I'm going 39%.
I'm gonna do 47.
24.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Christ.
Well, what are the I think the second one probably is
24. God, is this then the second one? My guess
higher.
is
Like 32.
Yeah. Wait. My guess is gonna be. Oh, now I'm gonna go lower after I just saw your reaction. 20.
Say it.
Oh, I thought
She guessed.
I
already.
said 32,
Oh.
so I'm not gonna take it back.
6%.
What? Oh no! What? Are you fucking serious?
6%?
6%?
Is that lower than Couples Retreat?
Yes. Yes.
Is this the lowest one we've ever found?
Yes. Cheaper
Maybe.
by the Dozen 2 is 6% on Rotten Tomatoes.
So you know how when you Google like a movie, it usually automatically comes up?
Yeah.
For these, it didn't, so I had to go on Rotten Tomatoes. It is the tomato meter that you go by, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so 6%.
No, you don't go by
6?
audience
Yeah,
score.
no, audience score is
6%?
obviously higher, but
Yeah.
tomato meter,
Cheaper by the what's the audience score on
57.
Yeah. That
She-
sounds better.
that? What a fucking insult. I
6%?
hate Rotten Tomatoes because that's even lower than Couples Retreat and Cheaper by the Dozen 2.
Damn.
What?
6%. That's wild.
And that like 74
The critics not a fan of Cheaper by the Dozen.
Wait, was there a third?
No. But they're making another one right now, Gabrielle
Are
Union.
they?
Yeah.
But not with like the original.
No, it's a whole nother like it's
But
the
love
premise, the Cheaper
Yeah.
by the Dozen premise.
Love that though.
New one, Gabrielle Union. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. Dwayne Wade as the father.
I
That'd
don't
be
believe
incredible.
Dwayne would be awesome. I don't believe
their
he is in it,
kid?
but
That would be pretty
Oh
funny.
my god, that'd be so good.
Yes, that would be nice.
6%?
Do you guys like Daddy Daycare?
Yeah, I do
That was a
like
great
Daddy
movie. I used
Daycare.
to love it.
I like Daddy Daycare.
I'm
Daddy
looking it up.
Daycare's got to be low. We can't go that fall down this rabbit hole.
I
Yeah,
bet
we can.
This will be the last one.
I bet Daddy Daycare has a better score than Cheaper by the Dozen too.
It has to, but I'm going to go with like 14%.
26.
27.
Wow, okay.
Wow, I was
So pretty close to the first Cheaper by the Dozen.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah.
Damn.
Cheaper by
Damn,
the
justice
dozen.
for Cheaper by the Dozen too. That is
Add that one to the board. You
unfortunate.
get Couples Retreat and
Wow,
Cheaper by the Dozen.
Daddy Daycare 2. Guess what it has?
Oh man,
That was terrible. I don't even
That
know if I ever
movie
watched
is
it,
terrible.
but it's like so bad.
now
Guess.
your reaction made me think real low. 5%.
2%.
1.
What?
Oh my! You have to throw your movie in the garbage if your movie
1%?
gets 1% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Has any movie ever gotten just a 0? Like,
Yes, I think so.
Let me see.
I think some like
I want to see if any movies we like have gotten a 0.
I think some like very poorly made like movies that aren't even really movies that have gotten reviewed have
List of
0%.
films.
Yeah, I'm looking at that too.
Yeah. Is there a list of movies
Yeah,
that
there
have
is.
0%?
I'm looking for ones that everyone would know.
Yeah, are there even ones on there that like because I feel like 0%
They're all,
has
like,
got to be ones that
Pinocchio.
like, have Pinocchio like the
Pinocchio.
original Pinocchio.
2002 Pinocchio.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
that's
I was
not.
gonna say
No, Pinocchio, a 2002 Italian fantasy comedy drama. That's not
Oh,
the actual
no.
Pinocchio.
Do you remember that movie? I never saw it. Gotti. That.
Oh, the John Travolta movie.
Yeah, that got a 0.
That has 0%. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No way. Cabin Fever, I think that this movie with Matthew Daddario, remember?
Oh, yep.
The
That one is
Nutcracker
0.
in 3D.
That is a 0%.
Yeah,
What year? What year though?
that was 2010.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm thinking of the same thing.
Not many movies have
I mean, 0% is 1%. Daddy Daycare.
I'd almost
2.
rather 0 than 1. 1 just seems like.
All right, now I gotta know. This is the last one. I swear to God. I
Yeah,
promise
right.
you guys
We
this is
have
the
to
last one.
stop
This
doing
is the last
this.
one, but now I really need to know what Grown Ups is.
The
Because I
original.
put that in
Okay,
the
but-
same realm. Grown Ups, Grown Ups 2, Grown Ups 3. Is there a Grown Ups 3?
I think there is.
I only know the first 2, but I think we need to look up all
All the grown-ups.
all the grown-ups.
Okay,
All the
number-
grown-ups.
and that's it.
That's it.
No
And that's
more
the end.
after that. No
Yeah,
more
yeah.
after that.
Grown-ups number 1. What do you think?
I think Grown Ups number 1 might be kind of good. I'm gonna go with 48.
Grown Ups number 1, I'm going 36.
11.
I don't even love Grown Ups, so,
So
I'm
what
not
do you
even
think
that
Grown-ups
mad.
2 has? If that
Oh
has
my God, Grown Ups 2 might have 1%. That's my guess. 1%.
8%.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
8%.
let's see if there's a 3.
Is there a 3 or am I making that up?
I don't know.
No, there's not.
There's not. Okay.
See, am
The
I
script is written, it says.
Oh, well, sure, just waiting for it.
am I wrong for thinking that Grown Ups 2 was better than Grown Ups 1?
Yes.
I can't even remember
I
Grown-ups
can't.
2.
I can't remember Grown Ups 1. Am I thinking of the
But
right?
you might be thinking of Grown Ups 1.
Grown Ups 2 is when they're on the lake.
Yes. No, but I think they're on a lake on both of them. No,
Are they on a lake in Grown
they
Ups
go.
1?
I feel like they go to like the same house. The families. I'm honestly.
They
I
do
could
the
be
same thing in
getting-
both Grown Ups.
Maybe.
I'm thinking about the water slide.
forget
The,
the
water
total
slide
premise.
one.
Yes,
That's Grown Ups 2.
I think that's Grown Ups 2.
What happens in Grown Ups 1?
Oh man.
I could read the synopsis.
Please do.
Wow, this plot is so long, though.
Oh, they're all reunited.
Well,
at
the
a
funeral.
The funeral. Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
They all come back for the funeral.
They come
and
back for the funeral. They're
Adam
all
Sandler's-
reunited. Yes.
Adam
Grown Ups
Sandler's like-
2 is the one where they go to the
Yeah.
lake
I like
house
Grown Ups
or-
2 better.
I think.
Adam Sandler's like, they all call him Hollywood.
Yes,
Right,
yes,
right,
yes.
right.
See, I like Grown Ups 2 better. That's
Right.
the wrong decision by me, but I like Grown Ups 2 better.
I think I like Grown Ups the first one.
All right, enough.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
No, that's actually it. We're
like a
so
drug.
sorry. It really is. Like once you start to know, because
We
for,
are addicted
for
to
some of
Rotten
the-
Tomato scores.
for some of the old, like not the old, but like movies that you wouldn't think when they came out, it was like, oh, what's their Rotten Tomatoes score? Like, am I going to watch it? Like, you never thought about that with these movies, and now looking back, it's like, well, what do they have?
yeah,
Last
wild.
one, just because you watched it, Inside Out.
Oh, hi.
What do you
Oh, I
think?
know. It,
Inside Out
98%.
is
Oh, 98, yeah.
Inside Out's really
That's how I
high.
sold it to Hank the other night. I was like,
Didn't
"This is
that-
90
did that get
on
nominated
Rotten
for an
Tomatoes. I don't give a
Oscar?
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it won.
I think it won too.
Oh,
yeah.
it won.
I was like, it's Oscar nominated, 98%.
Not for Best Picture though. No,
I know, I
unfortunately.
knew you were going to say that.
But I don't know why I even look at Rotten Tomatoes when I don't agree with their scores ever. Like Cheaper by the Dozen 2,
Yeah.
Couples Retreat.
I really only care about. It's just because I think when they're really high, then you normally know it's good. Like I don't trust when they're really low, because when they're really low, it's like, okay, I gotta watch for myself, because the low ones I feel like sometimes I really like. The high ones,
Yeah.
I
There
think
are high
normally.
ones that are like artsy and like
yeah,
you
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
like.
yeah.
I
I
think
watched
that,
Sound of Metal last week. That was
that was
really good.
That was really good.
Really good.
Yeah, but like when I feel like you have to readjust the score ranking for rom-coms. Like it should be like if it has a 40 or a 50, it's pretty good.
Right. You have to adjust by
I
genre.
live in like the 20 to 60 range.
Yeah, that's where we are. That's where we live. That's where we like to stay.
Apparently you live in the like 5 to 15%.
Yeah. 5 to 10%.
Put that on my tombstone.
Yeah.
Lives in the 5 to 15% on Rotten
Yep.
Tomatoes.
Yep.
It's my favorite type
Oh,
of movie.
man.
Sad. All right, let's get into the topics for today's episode.
Woo!
Not many topics going on, but that's okay.
Slow weekend, kind of.
weekend. It's all right. We had Jake Paul's fight, all of the Triller stuff that happened on social media
Matt
this
James.
weekend. Matt James, the Biebs, all the TikTok stars. We're going to be covering all of that. Pete Davidson, of course, cannot forget him.
Yeah.
We also are celebrating Kourtney Kardashian's birthday. Happy birthday, Kourtney Kardashian, and Travis Barker is celebrating as well, all over Instagram. And Prince Philip's funeral was this weekend, so we must remember him one more time. So let's get into it, starting off with Jake Paul's big fight. Jake Paul had his big fight this weekend. Triller Fight Club. All the TikTok stars were there. All the LA influencers. Pete Davidson, Justin Bieber performing. He performed like 5 songs. It was basically a Justin Bieber concert with a fight on the side. Jake Paul, obviously, he won.
Yeah.
And that was, I feel like, as expected. Listen, Jake Paul, great fighter, right? We can all understand that Jake Paul is a good fighter.
I think he has some talent. I wouldn't necessarily put him in as great fighter yet.
Great fighter against people he can beat.
Correct.
And
yes. Great fighter against his competition that he's chosen for himself.
Exactly.
Yes.
So Jake Paul, he's got that thing going for him. Not going to knock him for that. But I hate him so much. Like, I really cannot
Pete
stand.
Davidson seems
I saw
to really
that.
dislike him as well.
I was going to get to that. I was going to say, I hate him, and so does Pete Davidson. Like, Pete Davidson straight up was like, I hate Jake Paul.
Actively rooting against him.
I'm pretty sure
in the
Jake could
broadcast.
have heard him, like, because there was no one there really, and like he was talking like pretty loudly.
Yeah.
And they were like, why? And Pete was like, well, do you have an hour? Like, I just feel like he's not a great person.
Did you see Pete's face when, because, you know, at the end, Jake, like, climbed over into where they were all sitting commentating, and Pete was just, like, in the corner, like.
He's so funny. I feel like he brought great energy to that fight, to that whole broadcast. I feel like he definitely made it funny and had some interesting moments. But Jake Paul, man, like, I just can't stand him when he speaks. It physically makes me angry, and I know that's the reaction Jake Paul wants, right? He gets a rise out of making people hate him so much.
That's how he makes the big bucks.
And he's doing a great job, because I can't stand him. I really can't. That sounds so mean, but like, I just really can't.
It's fair, and he knows
I like
that.
Logan Paul.
And
I want
really
that on
knows
record.
that.
I like Logan Paul now. Logan Paul, I feel like he's changed so much. I listen to him and I'm like, wow, Logan Paul has grown up. He's insightful. I think he's smart. And I'm like, I just cannot get behind Jake Paul.
Logan Paul's like a partner of Barstool.
Yeah, I have no issues with Logan Paul anymore. Obviously, he's fucked up in the past. We all know that. But Jake Paul, I can't get behind. It's hard.
It's tough, and he has this persona now that he just continues to perpetuate. Like even in every quote unquote commercial break during the fight, it was like, whether you love me or you hate me and you want to watch me get knocked out, you're still watching. You know, that whole kind of situation, which is super fair. If you are a fan of boxing and tuned in, probably were disappointed, because I felt like the fights were really bad and there was just more like entertainment produced segments as the bigger part of the show. You know, they had Diplo, Major Lazer, Doja Cat, Justin Bieber. There were all these big name stars performing. And then it would be like a 5-minute fight. Like, it's just like one fight went really long and it was just super boring. One fight, the guy I don't know if his kidney burst or whatever happened, but like he went down and did not get up. He had to get taken out in a stretcher.
Wasn't it weird that he was like moaning on the ground for a long time and no one came to help him?
Yeah,
he was just like lying on the ground.
It was bizarre. The whole thing was pretty bizarre of how that all went down. And then Jake Paul's fight was a knockout in the first round. So they all were not that fascinating, not that fun to watch. Justin Bieber, however, made the whole night. If it wasn't for Justin Bieber, I would have severely regretted purchasing this event, but Justin Bieber made it worth it. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I just need the injection, the Justin Bieber injection, where you kind of forget how he is and how he performs and how great he is, and then you watch and you're just like, this guy's fucking awesome.
Did he only perform new songs? I wasn't really paying attention. If he played Sorry, like the place.
No. It was all from the new album.
Yeah.
It was all from the new album.
Yeah, he's a really good performer. Obviously, he's so talented and his voice is amazing. I had that same thought this morning. I was in the shower and I was like, I need to watch right now Justin Bieber in the Popstar music video. And I literally took my phone in the shower. I was like, I just need to watch this right now. It popped in my brain. I was like, damn, he looks good. Yeah. It's just a little dose of Justin Bieber. But yeah, he was great. Obviously, that was a big highlight of the night. Yeah. So huge to have Justin Bieber involved. They also did the basketball game this weekend with Quavo, Sway Lee, Matt James, where Matt James casually fucking blocked a shot from the Biebs and just like stuffed him in a locker. Like he literally blocked it and then did a little like shh over his mouth, looking all cool. Literally, like, you have to live your whole life now thinking, oh my God, I blocked a shot from Justin Bieber and I will live with that.
There was like a
and hold on to
photographer
that.
there. And you know how, like, at the PCAs where you were waiting for the pictures? I feel like he's probably like, where is the picture of me? Like, blocking Bieber.
For sure.
Like,
for sure.
Bieber posted a picture and he was in it.
Yeah, that was cool. But having that video, too, just on hand is so awesome.
Incredibly. Like, Matt James, first of all, Matt James being a part of this whole weekend. Like, I don't know what it is. You know, he's at the UFC fight night in Vegas, and now he's here. He flew on the plane with all the TikTok stars, like Bryce Hall posting him doing push-ups in the aisle of the plane. He's in the background of Addison Rae's TikToks. Like, he's just in with the kids.
Well, I feel like that kind of happens with the Bachelor or Bachelorette, where they're like placed in these things. But since TikTok and that is becoming so big, that's where he's ending up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's like hanging out with Addison Rae's family. Like, he's got pictures with Addison's little brother. Like,
whole
they're just
thing,
like sitting at a table together.
All the different people that were there was just insane. Just all different, like Pete Davidson being involved, Snoop Dogg. And the whole thing was entertaining, but in my mind, I'm like, why can't they just do that for Rough and Rowdy? Like, I feel like Barstool can probably put on, they can't get like Bieber to perform and shit, but like for entertainment purposes, they could put on a good show.
For sure. The whole thing was very highly produced. I mean, it's just wild to watch what they put together of these fights, but then like these older guys are getting their belts awarded to them by Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio. Like, the whole thing was just like,
so
is this a fever dream? Like, what?
Yeah.
Is this real life?
Were, like, talking about Charlie and Dixie like during
like
fights.
Snoop Dogg is announcing, and like Pete Davidson's got a joint in his hand. It's like, literally, is this a dream? Like, who put together this event? Justin Bieber is performing. Yeah. Like, these guys are fighting. Jake Paul is like screaming from the top of the rope.
It is like a crazy dream
so
that you
bizarre.
Wake up from. You're like, I was at this fight, and Justin Bieber was performing, and Pete Davidson was blowing a blunt in the commentator's face, and then all of a sudden Charlie and Dixie popped out of nowhere and gave the belt to Jake Paul, who won a fight. Like, that is like, when you are describing a dream to somebody, those are the steps that are, I mean, the whole thing was incredible, just so funny. All the content that came out of it was incredible. Now we got Jake Paul and Tommy Fury potentially gaining traction again.
I really hope. I think that kind of fell back, but like
Tommy Fury would murder him.
Jake Paul mentioned it in a video. Again, he was like, Tommy Fury, like, you're next,
now
whatever.
it's like,
now Tommy's posting about it, and I'm like, let's
please. I really want to see him fight like an actual boxer. I know that's what everybody says. It's like, he hasn't fought an actual boxer.
The perfect mix, because he's social media and a boxer.
No, exactly. And it's like, no, Jake Paul has this on lock now. Like, he knows what he's doing. He doesn't have to ever fight a real boxer ever. He can just continue to do what he does. And people are going to say, well, he has never fought a real boxer. He's never fought a real boxer. But if he really does fight Tommy Fury, that would be awesome. A lot of people thought that fight was also just like staged.
Rigged,
people thought that was like a rigged, like Jose Canseco situation where Ben Askren was like went down, and then there was a video of Ben Askren walking out of the ring, like, I don't know if that's his wife or girlfriend or whoever with him, smiling ear to ear, like, they couldn't be happier. It was like, yeah, he went down in the first round, but he made a shit ton of money. It looked like he didn't train at all. He looked like, it was a Jose Canseco situation. He did get hit.
Nothing to him, like in the grand scheme of, like, he's been murdered.
Right. He did definitely, MMA. Like, Jake Paul definitely hit him hard, but he went down, and then he was down for a couple seconds and kind of popped right back up. And then it was the ref who was like, no, it's over. It's over.
And he wasn't dying to keep it going.
Yeah, no, he didn't really look like he was fighting too hard to be like, no, I'm good. I can get back in. Like, you saw him a little bit be like, no, I'm all right. And then they cut away from him and they just showed Jake Paul like freaking out about winning. And then it was just over.
Yeah, at that point, when you've cashed in the check, you know that if they're like, hey, you have to fight a certain amount of seconds and you get this check, he's probably like, okay, done. We did one round.
Yeah.
Perfect. I just made
I'm smiling
$1
ear to ear,
million
too.
bucks, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Awesome. The thing is, I want Tommy Fury and Jake Paul to fight so bad, but I don't know where we go from here if Jake Paul beats Tommy Fury. You know, that's going to be a bad thing for the world. I think Tommy Fury would beat him.
Good for his boxing career,
It
though,
would be
Jake
great
Paul's.
for Jake Paul's boxing career, but for Tommy Fury, it would be bad.
that's tough, yeah.
For the people rooting for Tommy Fury, it's a bad look. Us being like, we hate Jake Paul. Tommy Fury's going to murder him. Like, bad looks all around.
No one also wants to be the first boxer to lose to Jake Paul, you know? Like, he hasn't fought a legit boxer yet. Nobody wants to be the first legit boxer to go down by Jake Paul.
But I think that Tommy is confident in himself as a boxer.
Tommy bigger than him? I feel like he is.
Tommy Fury has to be
I wonder
bigger
what
than
Tommy
him.
Fury's stats are. I think he's tall.
He's 6 foot.
He's 6 foot? Okay, so Jake has an inch on him.
Jake Paul.
No, Jake Paul says
6'1".
5'10" on Google, but I don't know.
No, well, he was listed at 6 foot
really?
1, I think, on the when they showed the stats before the fight.
We met Jake Paul. Jake Paul's not that tall.
I'm
don't
just
think
saying
he's
that's what it says.
They're probably like equal.
They're probably
height.
equal. They're probably both around 6 foot. So,
I didn't realize that Tommy Fury's so young. He's 21.
Yeah, super.
So he went on Love Island when he was
super
like,
young.
what, 18?
Yeah,
20.
20. Yeah,
20?
18.
No, I feel like it was years ago.
it does feel like it
No.
was years ago. It was only 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, they're around the same age, or I mean, I don't know how old Jake Paul is now. Probably a little older than 21, right?
Jake
He's
Paul's
24.
like 24. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like that would be the perfect step into
Yeah.
doing it.
You get the UK viewers.
Yeah. I got a question for you about Matt James, though. What do you
Okay.
think of like him being at all these events? And I feel like after Tyler was on the show, like Tyler brought Matt James everywhere, and I don't feel like Matt James brings Tyler everywhere.
I feel like
Tyler's just like, I'm
Tyler's
good.
Gone.
Right.
I feel like
I think so too.
I think he has disappeared
Yeah.
from doing that.
He's
type
just
of
happy
stuff.
like not doing that, living
Yeah.
his own life in Florida.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's just that. And like Matt James is just, he's going to get invited to do
getting-
these cool things.
right.
Like, he's probably just going to do them.
Right.
I feel like if Tyler wanted to be involved, he could be with Matt.
And I also
but-
bet Tyler understands like this next year or whatever, 6 months to a year is going to be Matt's like height of fame.
Yeah.
Where he can do all this cool shit and then he can be like, okay, I did all that cool shit.
Right. You just got to soak it in while you can. And then by the summer,
Yeah.
you'll probably be like, all right, I did a bunch of cool things.
Like I fucking blocked Justin Bieber. Like,
played
you could
basketball
frame that
with
in
the
your
Biebs.
house.
Where do
Yeah.
you go from there?
Yeah,
After
I
you
don't
play
know.
basketball with Justin Bieber and you block a shot, where can you go from there? Only down.
That's true.
Only down.
That is true.
So obviously it was Kourtney Kardashian's birthday, Travis Barker spoiling her with presents. And that reminds us and everybody that you need to be spoiling your mother or a mom figure in your life with presents for Mother's Day. And we got the perfect gift for you. The perfect gift idea. Personally, we are obsessed with Kendra Scott jewelry. We wear our Kendra Scott jewelry every single day. I am not kidding
truly.
you. I'm wearing 2 necklaces right now. I wear them every single day. If you follow me on social media, then you see me wearing these necklaces every day, no doubt about it. They are both from Kendra Scott. I'm obsessed with them. One is like a chain, the other has like a little pendant.
Yeah.
So cute. I wear them every day. Fran, you're wearing super cute purple earrings from Kendra Scott. And you can use code CHICKS for 20% off until May 7th. For Kendra Scott jewelry. They have so many options. Exclusions
Amazing.
apply, but they really have so many options, and the quality of the jewelry is so good. I'm telling
Lasts
you,
so long.
Lasts so
And
long.
you
I
wear
this
them, like, you
every
wear
single
that
day.
every day.
Literally
Yeah.
every day. There is
Yeah.
not a day that I don't put on these 2
Yeah.
necklaces. I don't know why. I feel like they are a staple in my wardrobe for every single outfit I wear, and I wear them every day from Kendra Scott.
I also think they have great like hoops, like you said. So many like of my staple hoops I wear. I get from Kendra Scott. The ones I'm wearing right now are the Jack Gold hoop earrings in purple crystal. They're very Chicks in the Office. Like they're totally our color purple. They have them in like a huggy size also. And then ones that I also just got that I want to mention that I feel like are really would be great for a gift. They're like diamond shape hoops. They're the Rylan hoop earrings. They have them in silver and gold. I got them in gold. I believe Emily Ratajkowski was just seen wearing them.
God,
So
no big
like,
deal.
yeah, no big
Emrata.
deal. No big deal. But it's really like the easiest, best gift for mom that she will love and wear. Sometimes buying your mom jewelry, it's like you buy it because you're like, oh, jewelry for Mother's Day, duh. But you hope that they actually wear it. Kendra Scott, I think, is a guaranteed they will wear it.
Oh, absolutely. I've gotten Kendra Scott for my mom and my aunts multiple times for presents in the past for holidays, and they still wear their earrings that I got them all the time.
Yep.
The necklaces. Kendra Scott has the best jewelry right now. Use code CHICKS for 20% off on KendraScott.com, and you will get that until May 7th. So 20% off and exclusions apply. Happy birthday, Kourtney Kardashian. Another Kardashian's birthday.
Yes.
We will celebrate. Happy birthday to Kourtney. And you
42.
know who's celebrating really hard is Travis Barker. He posted quite the sexual Instagram of Kourtney Kardashian sucking on his finger. I thought she was sucking a dick, and I was blown away. Like, I truly thought that Kourtney Kardashian was giving Travis Barker head on Instagram. I can't believe he posted that. I love it. I'm all for them. They're so hot, the two of them. But I was blown away.
All of
Kourtney's
these
got
posts
children on the internet.
On the internet, yeah. All of these posts just confirmed to me what I have been thinking, that Kourtney is getting it like she's never gotten it before.
Oh my God.
Honestly,
When you say
I
that,
really
it's like,
do.
Whoa.
No, but like,
No, I know.
that's what they're posting. If that's what they're posting, imagine what they have that they're not posting.
Right, what they're doing. What they're actually doing
like
offline.
Like, if you're like, okay, you're okay with fucking posting the thumb sucking picture. If you listen to it with sound, she's going, ooh, Travis.
yeah, like, what is she doing to him?
One picture is like the back of her naked leg.
Let me
like,
tell you, like, his thumb is long.
long.
I can imagine
I don't know if that
what
means
else is
anything
long.
else.
Yeah,
but
like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a long ass thumb. That's why I was so taken aback. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Travis Barker's got a long, skinny dick.
What do you think goes through Scott's head when he watches that? Like he's scrolling Instagram?
Scott
I don't
can't
even
handle.
want to talk about it. He's got to deal with Amelia posting pictures of her bracelet with his name on it. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Travis is
I don't
posting
know.
videos of Kourtney
Scott's
sucking
probably
his
like,
thumb.
Kourtney's never sucked my thumb like that. It's
Yeah,
weird.
Travis.
No,
I
but I
think,
love it.
No, I love it. Travis also got her like these unbelievable flowers. I mean, they
So
always get
beautiful.
unbelievable flowers, but it feels like this one got even more attention. It was tulips and gardenias, and like Kim posted a video of it. Steph Shep posted a video of it. Like, so all of Kourtney's friends were like, wow, look at this amazing thing that Travis did for Kourtney. They're
Travis
just
is the new it guy for them.
so in love. They're so in love. It's unbelievable.
They're meant to be. Travis is, I feel like the family loves him.
Yeah.
And it's almost making me, I don't want to bring up Scott again, but it's almost making me feel bad because
Yeah.
I feel like with Travis and Kourtney being so in love,
Yeah.
Scott doesn't want to be around that.
For sure.
And he's going to be, if they love
And I
Travis
feel like it's got to be
so
sad
much,
for the rest of the family.
right. And they are seeing how much,
Yeah, how happy
new,
she
new
is.
Uncle Travie,
Yeah.
you know, like, oh my God, Travis Scott and Travis Barker,
know.
two Travises
Two
in the family.
Travises.
But they're like, oh, Uncle Travis Barker, like everything's so great
Yeah.
and sad at the same time.
know.
But I love their relationship. Happy birthday to Kourtney. I think it's so funny whenever it's a Kardashian's birthday, I check out all the other sisters' posts.
Always.
I'm always judging which
Always.
pictures they post because sometimes I feel like Kim posts like the ugly photos on
She does.
everyone's birthday.
Yeah.
She always chooses the ugly ones.
Kim, the pictures that Kim posted for Kourtney this time, and there was a whole, slideshow of photos, because multiple photos, but the first one was them getting some type of skin treatment or whatever. They look terrible.
Right. It was
But it was
that-
like the joke. It
it's
was
a
like,
joke.
she'll always try weird skin treatments with
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Like, but that was the first one.
Right.
Like, I was like, whoa.
And I feel like Kim does that all the time. I
Yeah.
don't know why, whatever, but I'm always judging the sisters' posts.
Chloe's is always the most heartfelt.
Always goes the
Always.
hardest. Chloe always goes the hardest.
And Kendall's is HBD,
yes.
sis.
Kendall's is always
Literally HBD.
the least amount of effort,
Yeah.
effortlessly cool.
Yeah.
Kylie, I don't even think posts a lot of the times.
Did I even,
I
see
sometimes
Kylie
I feel
post?
like, and I almost respect that even more. Where Kylie's just like,
Kylie and Kendall
I'm
are
busy.
like story people.
Yeah,
you know,
they're not posting full.
they're not
posts.
getting full posts. Kim and Chloe posted.
Oh yeah,
full
yeah.
posts.
Kylie posts one story.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to the oldest and wisest of them all.
I was like, you don't get a full post from me.
Yeah, they're like, you're 42.
And
it's a lot of birthdays.
And she also doesn't even post a picture with Kourtney. She posts a picture from Kourtney's Instagram that was a Poosh advertisement from 5 days ago.
Epic, fantastic.
I love that. Kylie's like, bitch, I'm busy.
Fantastic.
I really have no time for that.
Did you see Kourtney's story? She posted a video of the card that Kim got her, and the inside it said "Happy 41st birthday." She's like, so Kim thinks I'm turning 41.
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
not even my age.
Listen, they're all wrapped up in themselves.
Yeah, but I don't know. It seems like as far as birthdays go, this is a good one. This is definitely a good one. Now I wonder what we'll have to go back and look, but I'm sure Travis's kids posted something for Kourtney's birthday too. I feel like they definitely posted stories.
I feel like they have a good blended family dynamic.
They totally do.
And
They could totally have their own. I don't know if Kourtney would ever be down because it always feels like Kourtney's the one that doesn't really want to do reality TV anymore. But like that
What would be the title of their show?
That screams like Brady Bunch reality TV show. Like with all of Kourtney's kids and all of Travis's kids.
right, but I don't think Travis is a reality TV guy.
He did reality TV. He had his own show. Yes.
I don't remember.
Meet the
that.
Barkers or whatever it was called.
Oh, right.
yeah.
wait,
he
that-
did it before.
That just brought back a memory that I was totally buried in my head. You ever have that? Where
Meet the
wait,
Barkers that had 2 seasons.
Yeah, I do
It
remember
was with
that.
Shanna.
Yeah, well, the thing is,
2005
I hope-
on MTV.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't do that. I think that they should live their lives out of the public. It will keep their relationship hot and steamy and private.
Yeah, we'll just keep getting thumb sucking videos.
That's fine by me. And I also feel like maybe you bond like with your kids even more when you have a blended family situation. Whereas like when you're just bouncing back with Sky, the kids are going with him, the kids are going with you. It's like not that fun, but you do it. But when you get the families together and you're like, oh, you're going to hang out with his kids, the whole thing.
right. And I also wouldn't be surprised if whatever version of Kardashians or whatever we're getting on Hulu is like Travis is going to be in it, obviously.
Yeah.
So we're going to get some aspect of it. We're definitely going to be seeing like how they manage the Travis Scott dynamic. Like what's he allowed to come to and what's he not allowed to come to.
I would assume he's allowed to come to everything.
I would think so, but
He's the
maybe he
father
wouldn't
of
want
the
to be
kids.
at
I was
everything.
just scrolling TikTok yesterday, and you know what clip came up? The one where him and Corey get into it about like Corey's like, I would slap your kid.
Oh my God.
Remember that clip?
That
That
was one of the
all
most
time.
That was
absurd.
insane.
Scott
Yeah,
should
Scott
freak
was
out.
like so mad, and I was so on Scott's side. I was like,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
but it was so awkward. Like the way, like it's just like Corey, like,
incredibly awkward.
yeah, that was strange.
Yes, definitely. But no, they're madly in love. Like captions like "I fucking love you," like "Happy birthday," just
Good for
rock
them.
star.
Quick Prince Philip update.
Yeah.
They had the funeral this weekend.
The funeral did happen. I watched. I tuned in and out because, to be quite honest, it was really sad. Like it was
Yeah.
just a really sad way to start your Saturday. Like you wake up and you're like, oh, it's Saturday, gonna have a good day. Turn on the TV. Oh, Prince Philip's funeral. Oh God, this is depressing. Just like the pictures, the queen in her black outfit sitting in the pew all by herself. Like the pictures itself will make you emotional. But it seemed like they all honored him in their own way. I think that I read that the queen had, a floral arrangement on top of his casket with a little note that said, I love you.
Oh, that's so
And
sweet.
I know.
Yeah, the funerals, anytime a funeral is broadcasted, it's obviously very sad. Like, it's not a joyous occasion. It's not like one of the royal weddings where it's exciting to watch.
Right,
It's just
right.
very sad, obviously.
I've only ever watched weddings. Like this
Yeah.
is of course people have died, but nobody nobody that important. Like nobody in that immediate family that I've watched. Princess Diana, I was way too young. And this was like, and then it was all weddings. It all felt very joyful and you're tuning in for something exciting. And this was very sad, but it was nice to see Harry with William and Kate, and hopefully that this is like a good way for them to like see each other in a sometimes a sad family setting is a good way to like mend bridges. You know, like you're sad, you're like, oh, let's talk, let's reminisce, let's talk about our memories of him and all the good times we had, and then hopefully that opens up the relationship more. And
for sure, I feel like everybody has a story within their family of two
Right.
people not talking, and then somebody dies, and then they
Right.
reconnect, and they're like,
Right.
oh, life's too short.
Exactly. I'm hoping they had that mindset. I think Meghan Markle sent some big, beautiful flower arrangement as well with
That's
a
the
little
way to
handwritten
go.
note. Yeah, that was the right thing to do, because imagine now it does make sense. Like imagine if she was there, and there's been so many headlines all weekend. There was, Harry with William and the pictures of the Queen and how they were honoring him and all these things that they were doing. And every single one of those would have been about Meghan if she was there. So I feel like that was definitely the right choice at this point. And like she said, she's pregnant, so it's probably the healthiest choice too.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. We hope you guys have a great start to your week. We hope you have a great rest of the week. But we'll talk to you on Wednesday anyway. We'll do a quick little
packed show on Wednesday.
check-in. I can't speak right now, but yes, we do have a jam-packed show. We have a jam-packed week. Some
Like
fun
I said,
things coming up.
Great interviews coming up.
For sure. So we'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. Bye. Picture me doing a winky face to you guys.